Hi guys, Alex here doing another review. This is my Chikara the 13th hat review. This is actually my first Chikara show in a long time actually, and I'm finally going to be able to review more reviews now with like the downloads and everything. So let's just get to it. The first match, Mike Quackenbush versus Gran. This was really cool to watch because this is basically just submission holds throughout the entire match almost, and these two are easily two of the best submission guys I've seen in a long time. Just really great technical wrestling by both these guys. A lot of fun to watch, and just really cool to see how many different holds they can pull out. And really a great way to start the show. And Gran is improved a vast amount in the past year or so. And Mike Quackenbush still great as ever. Just fun match to start the show. Really enjoyed it. Really cool to see, and really impressive just how much submission holds they could apply. I give it 3 stars. Great match. Then we had Throwback had a promo before this with Mr. Touchdown being introduced, the new partner for Dasher Hatfield. It was fine. It was just, the crowd was pretty respected, like pretty happy to see him and everything. He was all right. Then we had Jigsaw versus Kobald. This was all right. A few good spots here. Like I love the part where like Kodama came running at Jigsaw, and Jigsaw leapt and did a double stomp to the back of his head. Just that was something I've never seen before. I haven't seen Loki do that, I don't even think. But that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Kobalt when he was on offense wasn't really that great. I didn't really get into it that much. But Jigsaw was good here. Jigsaw works well with anyone, I think. But this was just an okay match. Then the next match was Gran Akuma versus Icarus. This was supposed to be their big 16-month feud in the making, or match in the making. But this was basically just designed to basically just let these guys have a match and like not have anything happen really. Like they had like a few offense in the ring. Icarus ran to the outside and just didn't want any part of the match, so it ended up in the count out. I'm betting that they're gonna have their match at Chikara Rex, the pay-per-view, which would make sense. And honestly, I think that's what they should do because it'd make it a lot more fun for everyone. So this match, I just give it an NA just because it was like maybe 4 minutes, and few offense. Akuma looked really good. Akuma looks like he's doing great, and Icarus was, as good as always being a heel. So that's about it. There's not much you can say about it. And then we had 3.0 versus Tim Donst and Jakob Hammermeier. This was a fun tag team match. Jakob got beat up a lot. Like he just basically got his ass kicked. Which is fine because he's not really the greatest wrestler in the world. He's more of a comedy wrestler, and not really. I wouldn't say he's one of the better wrestlers on the Chikara roster. Tim Donst is pretty good, and 3.0 is great. A lot of comedy spots here. Some good stuff. Just like there's one part like where Tim Donst is doing a bunch of gut wrench suplexes, and Jakob says, "Oh, I got this next one." He goes in there and just and then I can't remember if it was I think it was Parker that countered it and did one to him. It was kind of funny. So I give this match 2.25. It was fun to watch and everything, and it was 3.0 looks pretty good. So, and also Tim Donst didn't get a lot of action. I was kind of disappointed with that just because he's the guy I like to see more. Then we had a Hallowicked with Archibald Peck. Really great back and forth action between these two guys. Archibald Peck, of course, did some comedy spots, which he's easily like the funniest guy on the Chikara roster. Like that, every match he does is entertaining. Just so much fun to watch. Nice little story, like where Archibald Peck was working the neck of Hallowicked, showing that he actually has some very credible wrestling skills. And this is probably his best match of his career so far that I've seen. Really great. It's either this match or the Colt Cabana match, but I think this one match was a better wrestling match, while the Colt Cabana match was probably a better comedy match. But yeah, this was really fun. And then we had Hieracon versus Ophidian. This was kind of Ophidian's re-debuted as the new heel that he basically started working on like at High Noon and then over the Joshi Mania. But this was like really like he debuted with a new attire, new attitude, everything, new move sets and everything. Really working a different style than now. And some people have been really negative about this match, saying it went too long. I don't think it went too long. Yeah, it went like 20 minutes. I thought that's a good amount of time for a match. This is supposed to be kind of a blow-off. This is going to be the feud climax, Yeah, it's Hieracon. He hasn't been in the company for, since like June or whatever. But still, this was the big feud match that ends the whole Assyrian portal thing. So they had to give it a lot of time. And the action was actually good. They actually worked pretty well together. It was Hieracon got beat mostly. He got a few good spots in here and there, and just really kind of like not wanting to quit, like keep fighting, and everything. But yeah, this was basically just Ophidian looking like a great new heel, which he's probably the best, probably like the best pure heel in the company right now. He's really good at what he does. You could say the Fist, but I think that they're so over the crowd. And Icarus is really heated, but he's not the best wrestler. I think Ophidian is probably the best wrestler heel that they got, like pure heel, like no like real comedy into him. Like Chuck Taylor and Johnny Gargano, you can call those guys comedy wrestlers, but they're also great heels. So, but anyway, the match itself was really good. Yeah, I understand like at the end, like where Hieracon kicked out at 1 was kind of ridiculous, but again, I'm not going to hate it. I thought it was actually a really good match, really entertaining, and I liked the storyline of the match. So I'll give it 3 and 3/4. And then the main event was the Colony versus the Batiri. This was a fun tag match. This is it almost felt like a house show dark match, just because like it was basically there to get the fans something happy to go home to, and the crowd loved it. Like there's actually a funny part where the Batiri were yelling at a little kid in the crowd, and he started to go to the ring, and he had like a Colony mask in his hand, like, and he's wearing a Superman shirt, and the fans were calling him a Superman, and like chanting for him to go in the ring and everything. And it was kind of funny. Nice little story to it where like Firing got taken out like by a chair shot by one of the Batiri guys. I think it was O'Barry on him. I'm not sure. I can never tell the difference between the two of them. But nice little back and forth action between them, and it was fun. It was basically just like basic tag match, but it had a nice little story there, so it made it a little bit better. And there you go. But all in all, I'll give this show a 7. It's not the best Chikara show out there, but it really is designed to reintroduce some storylines. And they had a few good matches here. They did a nice job of they're building up stories. This is that's what Chikara is. Like, it's all about building storylines. So this is a really good start to all the progressing storylines throughout the year. You got Ophidian's debuted. You got the Gran Akuma Icarus. You got 3.0. You got Tim Donst. You got a lot of storylines that are progressing in this show. So I'd say it's a show that you see if you're really, really into Chikara and you like to follow the storylines. But if you're an average Chikara fan, this is probably one you can skip and just wait for the next better show that has better wrestling and better all-around show. But all in all, I had a lot of fun watching it though, and I can't wait for the next one. But that's it for me. Take care. Bye.